This is Johnny Red Floyd Stadium. Today, Conference USA crowns its champion. It's the Kennesaw State Owls against the Middle Tennessee State Blue Raiders. As always, great to have Holly Rowe reporting from the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Holly. Clearly, both teams are going to have to adjust to the weather here today. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Blue Raiders offense comes on the field to open this game. Well, both these teams have talked about the opportunity for them here today. All the hard work of the season, you come together with a group of guys, and if you win this game, Joel, you can forever be known as a conference championship team.
And to do that, your best players have got to put their best foot forward. I've always thought in these games, getting your best players a touch early on offense, allow them to be aggressive on defense, that's the way to establish rhythm and go out there and finally win that championship that you so covet. Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Important second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Catch made, a lot of space now. And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Collins. Here he goes. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30. And following the catch, we get a stoppage here for an injured player. The Blue Raiders line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking for a gap against Clemens. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving. And the Blue Raiders are in the red zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up games like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down. Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job. As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
He's got it, enough for a first down. Bring him down, but not before he converts that fourth down play.
This is just a player making a play. He's able to get himself out of the pocket and free and still eyes downfield, creates a completion for a first down. Almost impossible to defend.
Touchdown, Blue Raiders. He runs it into the end zone. You can't have a better start than that in a championship game. Right out of the gate, Joe, executing beautifully, and they draw first blood with that long drive.
Chris, it's goal number one for your offense to go out there, establish a rhythm, but try to get that first score of the game. That's exactly what they're able to do. Here's what I loved about it was the execution. Quarterback played well off.
Oh, and he fumbled it. Oh, and it's recovered by the kicking team. A special teams turnover. Ouch. And the Blue Raiders offense back on the field now. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield. Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Runs through the defender. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. Heads up. Offense is now operating in the red zone. The shotgun handoff here. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking for some space. It's Clements. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, very near the goal line. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the Kennesaw State Owls offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Well, this veteran has certainly been the leader of that receiver room. He's been productive, but also, Joel, the way that he leads these younger receivers has been so impressive.
Chris, how do the coaches put it? He's just reliable every single day, every single moment, and that's certainly the way it's going to be here today. When you need him to be in the right spot and make a play, he's likely to do it.
Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. And the Owls hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Grab down the middle. It's Allen. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
2nd down after the incompletion. Grab behind the line. It's Black. Oh, look out. He's got open space. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. The Owls will have 1st and 10 here. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake...
Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Powers into the end zone.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
And after the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. It's their junior running back. It's a concern. Holly will try to get an update soon. Can he get there on the ground? They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. Now he's got open space. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
It's an outstanding job by this quarterback of seeing the coverage down the field, but also seeing the rush lanes and the opportunity to get on the outside and use his legs. And he's able to just move the chains right away, step out of bounds, and avoid the hit.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. Here's the first play of the drive. They started at 28. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Here comes the pressure. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The pocket breaking down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. It's Middle Tennessee with the lead right now. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle, it's Allen. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Owls will have to kick it away. And they'll kick it away here. And here's the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. Middle Tennessee offense back on the field now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. That completion makes it second down. Grab behind the line. It's Collins. Tackle, but first down.
These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute, and all you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he ultimately moves the chains for this offense.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. We talked with this coaching staff. They said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us, and that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit, and they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
The Blue Raiders bring their punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the punt heads out of bounds. Excellent work. They'll spot this down near the 5-yard line. As we start this drive, let's check with Holly in the field.
They're on the Owls sideline. During that last drive, their starting quarterback set a new school record for passing yards, and the sideline made sure to celebrate him. There is so much energy, enthusiasm. They're patting him on the back, patting him on the helmet, guys. He's had to leave his helmet on because he's getting so much love and congratulations. We'll see if he can go back out there and make even more history here today. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. The pass rush closing in. Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1.
They get more speed on the field. You bring in an extra defensive back and swap them out for a linebacker. Now you've got 5 secondary players on the field. This nickel defense now can just pursue the ball. And look, as the quarterback is trying to scramble and get on the outside, they've just got more bodies available to them, and they create the stop.
Here comes the Middle Tennessee offense back out there. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. Now it's second down here. On the ground, it's Clemens. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
And the Blue Raiders come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He hands it off from the gun. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
That's reeled in. It's Black. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
2nd and 10 here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. The Owls will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On third down, he drops to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. The sure hands. It's Allen. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down. And the Owls looking to keep this drive rolling. And they'll give it to the back. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. Caught in the end zone.
Man, I love what the offense is doing right here. You're giving a smart quarterback options by going empty in the backfield, and now this defense is spread out. So you understand pre-snap where the seam of the defense is, and he's able to just attack it for a touchdown. That's a beautiful job of play calling and game planning during the course of the week.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25, no return attempted there. And the Blue Raiders offense back on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now the defense will call a timeout. That's the team's first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. He'll be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day. It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Look out, he's got space ahead. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. The Blue Raiders come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on first down. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got space. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. Timeout taken now by the defense. That's their 2nd. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. And the Blue Raiders hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And now the defense will spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. Offense facing second and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Looks like a design run all the way, and the big guys up front do a great job for the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having your quarterback carry the football, and it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly right. They're winning the line of scrimmage, and that's an easy touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Owls come up to the line in the hurry-up.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Grab down the middle. It's Black. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. They look to throw it here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, a Conference USA Championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments. These quarterbacks have been wheeling and dealing. A little bit of everything through 2 quarters. Exactly what we expected all week, if not even exceeding those lofty expectations. Feels like the defense that can at least contain one of these dual threats is going to be celebrating a hard-fought victory, although easier said than done. And on that note, It back to our guys at the stadium.
The Blue Raiders will kick it deep to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Palmer. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Set for the second half kickoff, but first let's check in with Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, I did catch up with Coach Mack at halftime. He said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. Two solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Chris, that's exactly where they wanted to go with this ball. You can tell by this play fake. You get some play-action pass, and there is conflict on the defense and more specifically on the defenders responsible for the tight end. He's your primary target, and they're able to get the ball to him for a nice big gain. Beautiful play call, great execution by the quarterback, tight end, running back, everybody involved.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Hit just as he throws the ball. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. And the Owls will line up to boot it away. Remember, a strong wind at the back of the punter here. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense gets a second chance at points here after that special teams roughing penalty. Handoff here from the shotgun.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Owls hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They're going to throw for it on third and short. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on third down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a first down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
The Middle Tennessee offense back on the field now. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of their own end zone. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. He'll hand it off. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. And the Blue Raiders are moving quickly down the field.
Chris, those are the little hidden yards that just kill you as a defense. They did everything right. They're in position. They just have to make the tackle. But the running back is a plus runner. When it's blocked for 3, he gains 5. And here, again, falling forward for the first down. I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at them just swarm.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. The Blue Raiders are moving quickly down the field. And in 1st down, right back to the running game. He's got room to run. Look out. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. 1st down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
There's an old adage when it comes to play callers that you don't get bored with success. And right here, I just don't understand why they're throwing drop-back pass. They just had the explosive run on the last snap. Go right back to it. This defense clearly struggling stopping the run. You don't need to help them by throwing drop-back pass and letting them get after the quarterback. Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that. That's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. And the Owls hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's hit as he throws it. Caught near the sideline. It's Allen. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. Has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working. You know, oftentimes it can be hard to bring these tight ends down once they've got the football because, again, they're big bodies and you're trying to tackle them with secondary players. But what timing here. Look at this hit right as he catches the ball. This is the avenue. This is the way to go.
The shotgun running play call. Inside the 45. And we're able to move the 6. Set up now, 1st down at the 34. The Owls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is what makes this defensive tackle so good. The ability to rush the quarterback from the interior. And here, even on play action, he's able to destroy the blocks in front of him, get into the backfield, and get to the quarterback. Big fella doing work.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's got some space. Look out. And the Blue Raiders fail to come up with another 3rd down stop. 1st and 10 now. Clock running. Final minute of the quarter.
I love this type of play call. You can see with 2 safeties back, it's heavy zone coverage. They're expecting the pass, and you can pop or run. There's nobody left in that run box, and they're able to just hand the football off and move the chains.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. It's Middle Tennessee with the lead right now. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Middle Tennessee offense back out there. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. It's a shotgun run call. Look out, he's breaking free. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. They continue to lean in the running back. He's had a solid game, but when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage. That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Second down and goal, upcoming. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You've got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Could be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it falls incomplete. There was a great battle in the air on that 50-50 ball. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Has the first down and more. Got an opening here. Breaks it. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And they continue to fight back here.
Chris, how about the speed to take it the distance? Once he got a crease, it was over. There were even some defenders that had an angle, but he outran all of them for a touchdown. What a huge play for this offense. An outstanding run by this back.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. And the Blue Raiders offense back on the field now. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it falls incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. He keeps it. Can he get there? He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3.
Chris, in my mind, if you run it on 3rd and long, you are telling yourself you're going to go for it on 4th down, in particular if you can get inside of that 4th.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. He didn't make it. Stopped short. That is a crucial turnover on downs here in this tight football game. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaking into the clear. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. And the Owls will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper.
I really love what the offense is able to do here. Chris, they're able to keep themselves on schedule and avoid the obvious passing situation. They do that here by putting the defenders in conflict. These option plays, allowing the quarterback to make the decision. He's able to get a nice gain here and create a manageable situation. Loves staying out of obvious passing, and they're able to do that, again, with conflict.
It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Motion now from the tight end. And they hand it off to the back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and now this offense has a decision to make. Do you stay on the ground, or do you try to throw this ball into the end zone? I personally believe you got to understand, do you have 4 downs or not? If you don't, you need to throw the football. If you're willing to go for it on 4th down, this might be a time to try to hit him with another run. This defense is flying around. The completion behind the line of scrimmage, and there they are. They are ready for it, making the tackle in space. Now it's 4th down. They're doing a great job.
Bringing pressure. Caught near the goal line. Gets in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Owls.
Chris, there's only one objective when you run onto the field as an offense and you've got great field position like they had, and that's to stick it in the end zone, and they're able to do that. Capitalizing on those opportunities, that's what good teams do.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The clock is stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Goes out of bounds, but they're now across the 25.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And now a timeout call by the offense. That's their first. And they spend a timeout now after gaining the first down. The Blue Raiders have 1st and 10 here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
It's a nice game, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays down the field. This quarterback is going to have to start taking some chances against this secondary.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Time ticking away. Can the offense win it in regulation? On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down. Now the offense will spend the timeout here, their second. They've still got one more left to work with.
Great example of an offensive play caller putting the defense in conflict, and he's utilizing the RPO, the run-pass option, to do that. That's a good decision from the quarterback. The defense cannot be right. They defend the run, you throw the football. You defend the pass, you run it, and they're able to do it here for a first down.
And at first down, they go right back to him. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Now the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. And out comes the field goal unit. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. So here we go. In the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win. It's good! What a way to win a conference championship! Look at the celebration for this group. You can put aside the playoff for now. The achievement of winning this conference championship, but not many believe that was possible. You can tell how sweet it is for these guys.
Chris, you can see the joy on the faces of these players and what they've accomplished, and you're exactly right. This is something that they'll remember for a long time. These players played so well down the stretch. Coaches did a great job getting them ready every single week, and now they can always say that they are conference champions.
That'll wrap up our coverage of this conference championship game. Next stop, the college football playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another